Good morning to a cloudy day 73. 73 is quite a good number for me. I was born in 1973. I like 73. This sort of video I'd like to put out to my brothers and sisters on the other side of the world. Portugal, France, England. We had a bit of a bad day yesterday, so I just want to pass on my best to everybody and wish them all the best. As Ferris Bueller once said, roughly, you don't sometimes stop and take a look around. Life's pretty short, you can miss shit. So this to me really is about a new journey for my family, new direction, but also taking stock of what we're here to achieve and to embrace it, because children grow up and move on, so you've got to embrace them as much as you can whilst they're around, and life's just the same. So I'm hoping we're going to get this complete, and it's going to give my family and everyone else that's with me connection-wise around the world a base to come and chill, take stock and appreciate. But anyway, on to the build for today. Obviously I filmed last night, so you know roughly where we are. But I will dance around the mud puddles because we had loads more rain last night. So I'm sure today one of their main goals obviously is to carry on blocking up the irrigation area and pump room. As I said last night, they've already started marling in here and taking that wall down, so I'm assuming they're going to have some goal to take this wall right through the middle to the end there, and then this wall here will come right up out the ground up to that 8-9 foot level, creating 2 storage areas. So they'll have to obviously dig this out and redo that, and footings will have to go in, so I'm sure they'll do that today. They're pretty quick at that. The block guys will also continue on the swimming pool, I would have thought, today, as they did there. And obviously in the main house itself, the boxing obviously went on. So I'm sure they're going to be mixing tons of concrete today and pouring. Obviously a sad state being wet. But yeah, they'll be pouring all the actual columns. So you've got one big one on this side they're going to pour. They're obviously going to pour the 3 at the end, if they haven't already, which I'm hoping they've actually used those smocks I asked them for. They've got to repair some of the actual columns that are already poured that didn't pour as well as they should have. And other than that, I would have thought that's going to be their main goal for the day. So what's the time now? Just gone 10 to 8. I can hear them all talk around the back, so I'm sure they're getting prepared. Meant to be started at 7:30 apparently. Bayesian 7:30. So I'm going to get up in a minute and have a quick look to make sure the smocks are definitely in there in the right size. But as I said yesterday, they've also started putting all the boxing and formwork in for what in effect is going to be the above columns. We're going to have a column that's going to go right through from one side of the house all the way through to the other side of the house, and that will support the ground floor up in the air. They've obviously got this column here which is going from the back of the house to the front of the house, which again will support another column. And there's another column going in middle, and I assume, never assume, but I assume there'll probably be another one going from that wall column over there across this one here as well, which is why they concrete the walls. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are in here. We're going to catch up with Colin, who's parking up as we speak, to find out what he thinks the day's going to consist of. And then throughout the day I'm meant to be around with friends on the island, so I'll pop back sporadically if I can, but certainly in the play today to see what changes have been made. So yeah, quite a surreal day today, but fingers crossed, a focused one for the guys here, and hopefully a productive one. So speak later. So I'm not back to site today for obvious reasons. I'm not sure there's a chance that the guys are going to be working with a flash flood, and if we're lucky we might actually catch a bit of the lightning and thunder, or a little one.
It It's crazy storm today.
So now I start filming, it goes really small.
I have a feeling it's
Where's the big one's gone?
And then there's just going to be one massive crash.
Ah, typical. Start filming, the big thunder and big lightning disappears and the rain eases. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a flash flood.